Hi my Run4Fun people, just back from a run, and I thought I'd demonstrate a few of the stretches that you should be doing when you get back from a run. A little bit dishevelled. Okay, so the first one will be our thighs. Thighs work really hard, so get your weight on one leg, tummy tight, take a foot behind, knees together. So you can see how I'm standing really tall, my knees are close together, sideways on, I'm pushing my hips forwards. The foot can be to your bottom. If you can't get hold of the shoe, what you can do is hold the back of it there. You can always balance using something else. And hold it there for me. And I need to count for about 12 to 15 seconds, so it's quite a long time. So just hold it there, lovely and tall. Brilliant. Then you change legs. If you find you're wobbly, then one thing to do is not go on a thick carpet, because that makes it harder. Or might even take your shoes off. So lovely and tall, tummy's pulled in, shoulders back and relaxed. Because I need this to really stretch, I'm going to every now and again just give it a tiny push forward and hold it. That's it. And then a tiny push and hold it. So you should feel that stretch right down the front of that thigh. I know I can. Okay, give the legs a little shake out. Next one, nice straightforward one, it's a calf muscle. So for this one, we step 1 foot forward, 1 foot behind, and I'm dropping my back heel and my front knee is bent. And again, if you're feeling a bit wobbly, hold on to something, that's fine. Look at my feet, they're both pointing the same way. One's not gone off on a diagonal. And I can put my hands on my hips, nice and tall, tummy pulled in. And again, I'm feeling that stretch right between the back of my knee and my ankle, which is perfect. Keep it held there, keep pushing back. Take some nice deep breaths because we might be a bit puffed. That's it. And then change around. So the same thing, other side. So again, you can see I've got my front knee bent. Nice, long, tip of my head down to the heel. You've got that lengthening through. Keep putting in the tummy, hold it there. I'm counting in my head to about 12 to 15 seconds. You may find you need to stretch longer. If you've maybe got a little niggle in your calf, you may need to stretch a little bit longer. Okay, well, I'll give my legs a little shake out. Next one's hamstrings. These are really important. So I'll show you both directions. 1 foot in front, my knees are quite close. I sit backwards. My hand's on my bent leg, and I've got a nice long straight leg there. So you hold that position, but let me show you from the side. 1 foot in front, and I sit back. So this is the muscle group I'm stretching. Now, I'm putting in my tongue, keep my head here. Don't put your head down there, you're going to make yourself feel sick. And again, these muscles, these get very tight when you run. So you need to lift your bottom up. That's it, you've got that lift, good. Hold it there. Tummy pulled in again, and just keep that hold. Now, if this keeps feeling quite uncomfortable, you need to stretch it for longer. So hold it for longer, tummy pulled in. Keep that lengthening, because I can really feel this in mine. Keep lifting, and then come out of that one. And then we do the other leg, which again, same thing. Other foot forward, sit back, sit into your backside, lift your bottom. That's it. Now, it's so important to stretch. It's really easy not to do it. You've gone for a run, you've just squeezed it in. You get home, suddenly you're back into all the domestic hassle. You've got to go to work, whatever it might be. Build in at least 5-minute stretch. 5-minute stretch will do it. Then you won't get the same injuries as you'll get if you don't stretch. You really need to do it. I'm lifting my backside as I'm chatting. Oh, I can really feel that pulling. Good, well done. So we've done front thigh, back thigh, calf muscle. We need to think about the inside and outside of the thighs. Inside, you step your feet wide. One toe goes off at an angle, and that knee bends. The other foot's pointing forwards. So I should feel quite balanced. What I'm going to do is take my feet a bit wider and sink down. So I'm not going that way, I'm sinking down. Here's the stretch, inner thigh. Keep nice and tall for me. If you're finding your knees uncomfortable, it's probably because you're doing this. So just take that bottom foot a bit further out, and you won't get that pain there. That's it. Hold it there for me. And again, 15 seconds, 12, 15 seconds. And we're counting 1, 2, 3. That kind of pace. Good, hold it there. Oh, well done. Now to change it, just bend your knees. Gently shift round. But these stretches are great to do after you've been running, after any sort of exercise that's working on the lower body. You might not want to do it in the park, you might want to wait till you get home. Okay, sitting into that groin. Ooh, tummy pulling in. And I can feel that stretch right down that inner thigh. We're nearly there, guys, not much more. Upper body doesn't need a massive workout because you've not been lifting weights or anything, but you have been working your back and your abs all the way through. So what I want you to do is do a little stretch for the upper body. So there's two ways to do it. The first one, feet wide, and all I want you to do is take one hand and just reach it over. And this is stretching all through the back there. So reach it over, pull it down. The other hand can pull through if you want to. I'm pulling in my tummy muscles. Pull that through. There's a big, big muscle that runs from the back of your hip, right up through the back, almost to the shoulder. And that one, once you get very tight, it can really affect your movement. So we're trying to stretch that. Other one over, tummy pulled in, hand on your hip if you prefer. That's it, and I can feel that stretch now. It's extending all the way through the ribs. I'm pulling my tummy in as best I can. Ah, it's lovely. Why don't you give yourself a little shake? The last stretch, I need a bit of equipment for this. Now, lots of us, when we run, get really tight here on the sides of your backside. You may not be that tight straight away, but it may come. So, sit yourself on a table or a chair where your knees are horizontal. Okay, take one leg and bring it over. Now, instantly, I can feel this stretch. I'll try not to cry. It's in the hip joints, around the hips, around the buttock. Now, you'll notice that I've got an open leg, sitting really tall. And if this is enough, fine. If it's not, I can push down, sit up tall. I'm pushing very gently. Okay, I'll hold it there for about 10 seconds. To make this an even better stretch, you pull your tummy in and you just lean forwards. Ooh, I can feel that. Till you think really that's enough, and hold it there. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Maybe lean a little bit further forward. Ooh, ooh, ooh. With stretching, you have to breathe. It's really tempting to go, but I'd like you to try and breathe. Sometimes the nice thing to do is breathe in, and as you try and increase the stretch, breathe out. Oh, lovely. I can feel that one. Over we go. And the other leg, so sit tall. I'll show you sideways this time. Sitting tall, bringing that leg over. So again, I've got a nice open thigh. You might find one leg's much better than the other. That's not uncommon. Sitting really tall. We're holding this for a little bit, just to let the intense discomfort spread all the way through my hip. Now I'm going to breathe in. As I breathe out, little lean forward. Ooh, you see, I'm not going that far. I'm putting a little bit of pressure on my knee, but I'm not overdoing it. And again. Hold it there. Oh, brilliant. Come back. Oh, stand up. Give your legs a little shake. We're finished. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.